Talks College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn it.
There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. He takes it back to the house for 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Worthy. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. The short hands. It's Jackson. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Looks as if NC State has a first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just...
Oh, he's got some space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Hit ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's in open space downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The quick out. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. Under fire. Steps away to find some room. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball.
So hard to run protection.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Quickly to the tight end.
It's so hard watching.
At the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
Bro, it's horrible.
Well, I know
watching
the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they got it at the 33.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that
Where's
drag.
Tank Dell? Is he hurt?
From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, that's right.
They want to run this quarterback. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Yeah,
Clemson has always loved these quarterbacks who can put pressure on defenses by running the football.
No doubt. And, man, it's such an advantage to have.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Pressure coming. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Turning it on. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
There's in there. That cuddle dance.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Oh, he can't hang on.
Go get your yams.
Might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
We got our own country, yeah?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen.
Come on, bro. He did not just break that many.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll try the run. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. We had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door. First and goal.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
It's the play calling too, though.
Good. And they couldn't cut into the lead.
Trying to run. He ran on 3rd and 1. They didn't get it, and then try to run on 4th and 1.
Like, not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Finding an escape route. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Right down the middle. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go back to the ground. Nice move to keep running. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Oh, my God.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Got his man on the right, and he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Bailey. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Complete downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
I don't even try it,
from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. Breaks into the open. Past the 20.
Tight end showing off the athletic ability, does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Sings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They're going back to the ground. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Allen. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their is a versatile back.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I think very short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football. Now you got a 4th down situation.
Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
There he goes. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Just one.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Davidson. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game.
Your fault, because I hit you up in your DM.
Here on this drive.
Stop.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
You going to tell that part or no?
Wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wide out. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taking control here in week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the
Why
ball,
you didn't say nothing?
Insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the
And
tunnel.
I sent it to you.
Guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
I said send him. I said give me Nixon the pick, and you can have him. That wasn't.
So
You ignored
me.
me.
In this final 30 seconds of the first half.
That's crazy.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey.
I didn't know that.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Chavez made it seem like most of the first was like at the end of the.
And that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Got me a fast ass receiver. Nice linebacker. QB outfield on.
Ready to start the 2nd half, and Clemson will kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Worthy. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back.
You got to do this. You got to do a spin move. Like you push the stick to the right and then spin it the opposite way. And it'll work every time. That's what I do. I spin it to the left and then spin it.
This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the returner will be dragged down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Oh, what a cut. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. A nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Push X, too. Hey, if you push X, it's something it just lodges.
Out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back.
Did it work?
Ready to go with a fresh possession.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed.
What you gotta do is with the right stick, hook it left, and then spin it the other way, opposite way, like to the right. That works. That's what I've been doing.
Going right to work up top. Using his feet to buy time. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Using his legs, it's Davidson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I don't even know how to do it.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. The sure hands, it's Allen. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space when you break tackles.
Yeah, that's why I think it's so really made for. Like I said, you got to do that spin move, bro.
Too, because you want to capitalize
that's only how you
the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback
go back and get it, and then go. That's what I do.
Wolfpack will line up to
Oh, no, I don't never get the really good.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Got it.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Right, let's make him
first play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Makes the grab, it's Allen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Oh, Lord.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end.
Don't hold it. When you do pocket pressure, don't bullet. Like sometimes just tap.
1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. Defensive back going up and getting the interception. Nice job breaking on the football.
Hitting that little thing.
That's why you play defense.
You got to hit the bullseye. But yeah, you got to move around. You can't get hit by the.
And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they can ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Throw somewhere else.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now.
No, I'm not.
Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move this.
That's why I said don't bullet.
Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice
I mean,
run.
even barely tap it, bro. Like,
They're
don't even
able to run the
just
football.
barely. I'm telling you, I had to figure that out too.
And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
I had to figure that out.
Grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Haynes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
It's complete on the right side. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Oh, man.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Like pushing left.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football.
Turning it on. Out to the 36-yard line
they do
after
that
gaining 10 on that one. NC State quick to the line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Allen. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Bailey. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough about today.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
Looking for a gap. It's Green. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game.